First off, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect out there teaching His word in hope and sincerity and in truth. And also salutations to the believers, the sisters, and the helps. Alright, this is GMS Sober Yashrala. Alright, I came across this article, and this spirit basically, came on to do a breakdown on it, because it basically shows you, the direction or the level of wickedness that this society has reached, right? And it shows you just how much the Lord is ready to destroy this place, right? Because not much longer, we won't have any moral standards left, right? So let's just without further ado, let's just get into the article. This is from RT. U.S. Supreme Court to rule on transgender school bathroom cases, right? And this was posted today, right? So the U.S. Supreme Court has for the first time agreed to hear a case on transgender rights. The case involves a Virginia school board that wants to prevent a transgender student access to the bathroom which matches their gender identity, right? The nation's top court will review a ruling that said the Gloucester County School Board is probably violating federal civil rights with a policy that reserves the boys' bathroom for biological males, according to Reuters. The case around Gavin Grimm, who was born female but now identifies as male, and his request to use the boys' bathroom, right? So here we have a 17-year-old female, born a female, a biological female, right? She now identifies herself as a male, right? So now they have to use the pronoun. Notice they use the pronouns his towards that female, right? Now there's a definition here that I want to bring out. The word the definition for gender identity, right? So let's just get that. Right, this is gender identity, self-defined and integral to personality. The inner conviction that one is male, female, neutral or ambivalent as distinguished from biological sex, right? So your biology, basically, if you have a penis or a vagina, determines your sex, your biological sex, but your gender is something that you identify with according to this society, right? So the inner conviction that one is male, female, neutral or ambivalent. Now I looked up the word ambivalent, and it's a very interesting definition, right? This is ambivalence. It says simultaneous and contradictory attitudes or feelings, continual fluctuation as between one thing and its opposite, uncertainty as to which to follow, right? Basically confusion, right? And this is exactly what that this system is pushing you, total confusion, because your inner conviction, you can either say, all right, I identify as a male, a female, neutral meaning agender or none of the genders, or you can be ambivalent meaning you're confused as fuck. You don't know which one it is that you want to be, so you continually fluctuate between a male state of mind and a female state of mind. First you want somebody call you he, then you want somebody call you she, right? And you do whatever the fuck you want, right? Includes a person's sense of the body, dress, speech and mannerisms, one of the most basic aspects of self-determination, dignity and freedom. And you can see how Esau's system glorifies this and pushes this, right? Because they say that this is one of the basic aspects of self-determination, dignity and freedom, and they're teaching these things to kindergarten students, that you can identify what gender you want to be, right? So here we have, right, a Supreme Court ruling, right, that's going to take place all because of a 17-year-old girl that decided that she wants to be a boy, that she identifies with herself as male, right? She wants to use a male bathroom, and the school is denying her that so-called basic human civil rights, right? And now it's going to go through the Supreme Court. So you know what the next thing is? The Supreme Court going to pass a ruling, right, in favor of the transgender rights, yo. That's exactly what gonna happen. Right? Reading down. Grimm, let me just read his quote, or her quote, its quote. I never thought that my restroom use would ever turn into any kind of national debate. The only thing I ever asked for was the right to be treated like everyone else. No, you want the right to be treated like a boy and you are a female. Right? Grimm will already have graduated from the school before the judges handed down the decision, which isn't due until June 2017. Right? So by a few months time, you know, you can use whatever bathrooms you want. It just, some states already have that, right, policy passed, but now with the Supreme Court passing it, it's gonna be a national thing, yo. Right? And then you're gonna have the UN courts passing the same thing, yo. Alright, so let's just get a couple scriptures for edification's sake. Alright, this is Isaiah 29 verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he hath no understanding? Right, so this is exactly what Esau is doing. He's turning the Most High's creation upside down and saying that the Most High has no understanding. Right, this 17-year-old girl, or beast, you know, which is a more accurate term, is saying that the Most High had no understanding when he, out of his infinite wisdom, made her female with a vagina. No, she's saying that she identifies as a male, so, you know, it was an accident, or it was improper for her to be born a female. That's basically what she's saying, right, in choosing to identify as a male. Alright, let's get the next precept. Alright, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 32. For their vine is the vine of Sodom, and the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Exactly. That's this present Western society, yo. Their vine is the vine of Sodom and the fields of Gomorrah. All the laws that are passed, right, is geared towards social decay, yo. Decaying social morals, removing social borders, right, and integrating everything, creating a relative spectrum for everything, yo. There's no longer a hard and fast line between male and female, right? Gender is now a social construct and a sliding scale, right? Their wine is the poison of dragons and the cruel venom of asp. Is not this laid up in store with me and sealed up among my treasures? To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the thing that shall come upon them make haste. Right? So the Lord is making haste to bring the destruction to this kingdom, right? Especially because of the things that are taking place, especially because of all this confusion, yo. Just like the word ambivalence that I brought out earlier indicates. This is all confusion, wickedness, yo. So the Lord said the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste, meaning this Third World War. And we see that brewing up between Russia and the Western powers, and between China and the Western powers, and other nations such as Iran, the Philippines, Syria, Turkey. Right, all these nations are boiling up, getting ready for a Third World War. Right, we see Russia having civilian drills with over 40 million civilians involved in the drills. We see them moving nuclear equipment and war equipment to their western borders. We see NATO moving military equipment and bolstering military presence on their eastern borders. Right, so, and we see war rhetoric getting pumped up every day. Right, propaganda being pushed on a regular. Right, so the Lord said the things that shall come upon them make haste, which is this Third World War, yo, and the famine and the civil unrest that comes with it. Right, let me just read verse 36. For the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself of his servants when he seeth that their power is gone and there is none shut up or left. Right, let's just get one last precept and wrap it up. This is Habakkuk 1. Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Right? The wicked, which is the so-called white man primarily, right, is the one that is ruling this world, basically, especially the Western world. Right? So because of that, because he is wicked, wicked judgment or wrong judgment will proceed. Right? For example, the legalization of gay marriages. For example, the legalization of transgenders. This gender identity bullshit. Right? This children's right thing that gotten way out of hand. Women's right thing that's gotten way out of hand. Right? Bestiality. Right? We see Canada making it legal to have oral sex with your pets. Right? And also pushing for legalizing marriages between you and your pets. Alright, so all these things are wrong judgments that have proceeded from the wicked, that have compassed about the righteous, which is the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright? So the Lord is about to bring judgment on this earth, yo. And the brothers that are watching see that judgment is there. Right? The Lord is about to make his judgments known. Right? So with that, I hope your brothers learned something. I hope this video was edifying. Alright? And again, we'll say Shalom.